What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So, Revenant Prime has been out for a little bit over a month, so I thought it was time to do predictions and, highly likely candidates for the next Prime access, and the next Prime frame for that matter. Deviri might be delayed, but will never get delayed in this game? The new Prime, and the new asking of $150 from DE. To you. So we'll be going over that today. It's pretty much set in stone who it will be, and it'll most likely be a very good frame, actually. A frame I've been looking to fully invest into, that I'm going to finally do it, because they're getting the Prime version. Before we get into it, though, and go over, probably what the weapon will be and that stuff, too, make sure you check out the live stream channel. We'll be live later tonight. And also, make sure you're subbed to this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads. News videos, build guides, farming guides, news. Did I say news videos? Because there's a lot of news videos recently, and rant videos too. Don't you forget. As soon as I wake up on time tomorrow, honestly, I'll make a rant video about these terrible updates and the terrible decisions that DE makes. Okay, we're here for positivity though, kind of. All right, so the new frame. Let's first go over the time frame. So Revenant Prime got released on October 5th, 2022, and if maybe you don't know exactly how this works, there's usually every 3 months on the dot, we'll be getting the next Prime, and they'll announce the Prime it will be like the week before. So, it's also chronological order. And it's also got a cadence of it being male, male, female, female as far as frames. The previous 2 frames before Revenant were Garuda and Korra. Pretty good ones, honestly. But yeah, that means the next frame will be male after Revenant that's Prime. So, drum roll please. The next Prime frame in Warframe is going to be... No drum roll? Seriously? Okay, well, the next Prime frame is going to be Baruuk Prime. Yes, Baruuk Prime was the one that came out after Revenant chronologically, and yeah, he's actually pretty popular. Now, the reason I think that Baruuk Prime will be a really, really good one, at least for, for me, is because I never actually went like full build on Baruuk. I didn't like how building his meter went for his Serene Storm, so I really wasn't playing him very often. So this could be a good opening for me to start playing Baruuk. I've seen people playing him a lot, like with the red crit fist and all that. This build's old, so don't use this build. But Reactive Storm, making his punching attack adapt to the damage type the enemy's going to be weak to. And his fist. Now here's the big thing. The fact that I didn't fully invest into him is going to be nice here, because a lot of people, again, don't use this build. These builds haven't been used in over a year. This right here, though, Sacrificial Steel. This is a mod that a lot of people use on Baruuk's fists. But the thing is, Baruuk, normal, he technically had a shelf life. There will be a Baruuk Prime eventually, and Baruuk Prime will probably be out in late December to try and get that holiday money, let's be real here, or early January. If they do if it's exactly 3 months, like, I was saying earlier, it will be in January, but I don't think DE is going to turn down the holiday money. Revenant Prime's already a month old. It's probably not getting purchased as much now as it was at launch, obviously. And Revenant Prime will be stinky and moldy, and then Baruuk Prime could come in and swoop up all the money, just like Mesa Prime did whenever Mesa Prime came out, because they want to get a popular one out in the holiday season. And that's why people are saying maybe they're going to skip the Wisp Prime. If they skipped to Wisp Prime for the holiday season, that would look like a cash grab to me. So hopefully they don't do that. But yeah, so Baruuk Prime going to be able to actually put Umber Form on him and not feel bad, because there's not going to be like a Baruuk Prime. Maybe we'll get that eventually. So as far as weapons with Baruuk Prime, he came out with one signature weapon, and it's not exactly a signature weapon I'm super enthused about. I'm so not into this signature weapon, I don't even have it anymore. So we're going to look at it in the arsenal screen here. Baruuk's signature weapon is called the Cobra and Cane. This is going to be a sword and shield weapon that is going to be impact focused. A lot of impact, and no slash. So we got impact and puncture with a really high status chance. So you're either proccing impact or puncture. And those are not very good status effects. They have no damage over time tied to them. Impact can stun the enemy, I guess, and puncture just makes them deal less damage to you. So yeah, you have a very high status chance impact weapon. So I guess you're just going to be modding for elementals. And it's got pretty bad attack speed and not the best crit either. So this thing is definitely, at least it looks like a dual disc from Yu-Gi-Oh! That's kind of cool. That's pretty much all that this has for me positively, is, potential cosplay potential. But yeah, if they were to buff this thing, they would definitely need to add some slash on here. I mean, you're not fooling anyone here, DE. This is an impact weapon. you need to increase the attack speed probably, and you need to increase the crit a lot. Like, honestly, cut some of that status chance off. Cut some of that status chance off. Give me some more crit. A 1.5 multiplier is pitiful. What was I even comparing this to? The Ether Daggers just have better crit, like, a lot here. And it's a slash-focused weapon, so big yikes. But yeah, so he only has one weapon. That means that opens the door for there being other weapons that have, been sorely needing a prime. And one of them that I think, I'm not saying it will be with Baruuk, but we need this ASAP, is the Daikyu. One of the very hard-hitting bows. This thing has good crit, unlike the Cobra and Kane, and they definitely missed the boat not having this come out with Ivara Prime access like years ago. So they're eventually going to make the Daikyu Prime, and it's going to look really good. It's going to hit really hard, and maybe it's finally time. Now, if they don't give you the Daikyu Prime, what other options are there? Well, there's still a couple of them. They could add in a crappy one like the Talons Prime, which would be super sad, but this is technically a Tenno weapon. Think of it similar to the Agrit, but it would probably be a lot worse than the Agrit. Also, notice how, look at how the stat screen is, super bugged out here. It's not showing me the crit chance. It's not showing me the crit multiplier. It's not showing me the status chance. It's showing me 120 blast damage. But yeah, some weapons in this screen are completely bugged out and won't show you the proper stats. And this is one of them. So maybe they could make Talons Prime. I don't think I'd be very happy about that, but actually, I don't even know if anyone would be happy about that, because we've gotten a bunch of these types of weapons right now, and we have the Sancticastanas, we have the Agrit, and that's pretty much all you need. I don't think Talons Prime would really be appropriate, since we just got the Agrit earlier, and the Agrit's probably the best of the bunch. But yeah, so it's going to be that. Maybe a companion. I think we still got some Sentinels that haven't been primed yet. Maybe Shade Prime. I don't know if they could do Shade Prime. That could be kind of cool. Taxon Prime for maybe newer players. Nautilus Prime or Oxalis Prime would be pretty lame, but I'm sure some people like Nautilus at least. So yeah, those are some of the options they could definitely go for. My personal preference would be something that is actually going to be meta viable. Not even, honestly, as much as I want the Daikyu, probably not the Daikyu. Something that could be potentially a new good weapon, because the thing about the Phantasma Prime, it's not meta, but it's it's usable tier. I can mow through a Steel Path mission with the Phantasma Prime and not feel like I'm wasting my time. If I was using a Latron Prime for a Exterminate mission, that would feel like a waste of time. So weapons that are above single target, but not fully AoE, we need more of those, D, because you're starting to run out of Tenno weapons here to Prime. We're going to need to start getting some new stuff. The Corrinth Prime was randomly added around Plains of Eidolon update. We need more Tenno reinforcement updates, but we don't do that. We just get the, air quotes, big updates now. And Prime Access. Only thing that's guaranteed in this game is Prime Access. So, hope you guys found the video helpful. Baruuk and Cobra and Kane, highly likely in late December or early January. And yeah, you can. I would recommend, if you're going to be fully investing into Baruuk and you're trying to put Umbra Form on it, hold off on your Umbra Form until Baruuk Prime comes out, please. Alright guys, take it easy. Peace.